Hello everybody, welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Dee from DG Nails, and today we are doing a 3-week fill with EVIE'S Patty Gel on my dear friend Michelle. Here you see me removing the charms, which did not come off since I had did her nails, and let me tell you, she is notorious for wanting to take off charms. So she was really impressed at the application and the fact that her charms had stayed on so well. There was no lifting. I was then taking off the charm on the other nail. Sorry, I was kind of getting in the way of my light at the time. But yeah, I regularly do her nails and I use poly gel, and it is the patty gel again, like I said. And here I am just turning on my nail dust collector, getting myself situated, and here I am removing the product. So I start out with just removing all the gel polish and debulking. And I will let you watch while I work to file down as much product as I possibly can to get started with the new application. So I did speed it up a little bit just so we can get through this part. I do have my Savaland nail drill. It is the Pro X series. I have it set at 25 RPMs. I'm using my trapezoid medium drill bit to remove the product, and just going over very gently, trying to keep the removal as even as possible. I am starting to shorten it down a little bit because she did want to cut down as well. And I have been doing her nails for about 3 months now, and she has not lost one nail yet. So I guess that says something for my application. And no, I don't overly add material or acrylic on the top of the nail, so I don't have to do a whole bunch of filing like I did with the story. If you watch my videos, I did mention before my first adventures with nail application. They were super thick with a super high apex that you had to literally file and file and file. And at the time I didn't have an electric nail file. I had just my hand file, and I had one of those Family Dollar rinky-dink nail drills that you have to hold the button down in order to keep the tip going. And I'm just going over very slightly, hardly any pressure whatsoever, making sure that I get all the product off and debulk as much as I can, and just to really try to see if I did spot any lifting or anything like that so I could get in. But surprisingly enough, there was none. The retention was amazing. So I mean, I do recommend that if you are going to use a poly gel, do try EVIE'S Patty Gel. It is pretty good. It is a little on the pricey side, but I think I got a a bundle for like 70 bucks or something like that. I can't remember, but I got the base coat, the top coat, and 3 different poly gels of my choice. The one I'm using on her will be, well, you'll see. I will pull that out, and it is the So Cute. It is a light, soft pink with a very soft shimmer. And it is absolutely beautiful. It is a really pretty cover color. Even if you just wanted it by itself, you could totally just pop it on and use a top coat and you're done. But I am going to speed this up a little bit more so you guys can get through this removal process and let me get into the application. And here I am going in, cleaning the cuticle area. I did put cuticle oil down when I'm going in with my cuticle bit. And this one is a carbon bit that is great for lifting the cuticle from the base of the nail. I forget what it's called, but yes, this is my process. It is sped up a little bit because I do want to kind of get through this video as quickly as possible. I don't want to get my viewers bored. I just wanted to kind of just share a little bit, let you see how I work. And kind of show my process on doing things. After I go in with the cuticle bit, I do cut it with the cuticle nippers, but I decided to leave that out. And here I am going in with the dehydrator after I've already cleaned her up. And then getting ready to start my application. But I will let you guys watch. If you guys see that there's anything in my video that you think I could improve on, I am very open to advice and opinions. I don't take anything personally. Anything that anybody ever has to say to me, I always welcome it, because a lot of people may have different experiences or an easier way to do things. I don't feel like my way is the only way. So yeah, if you have any suggestions, please don't forget to drop them in the comments. And here I am adding that poly gel and patting it into place. First I tuck it into the cuticle, and then I'll bring it down, like walk it out. I'll walk it down all the way down to the free edge, and this one you see I do have a little bit of excess. And then what I generally do is whatever excess I have, I will put it on the cap, because it's just a fast, easy way for me to save product and not waste product. And here I am flash curing to kind of keep it in place, because if you don't already know, polygel will start to spread with your heat of your body. So I just, to avoid it flooding into the cuticle and to prevent lifting, I do flash cure after each nail. And I will just let you guys finish. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave me a comment. If you haven't already, please like the video. If you enjoyed listening to me ramble on, if you enjoy watching me work, or if you just want to help support me in my journey. I am trying to reach 50 subscribers so I can eventually go live. So if you find it in your heart to help me along with that journey and you haven't already, I would appreciate it. It does help me out. It doesn't cost a thing. I also want to give another big shout out to my lip smacking ladies and all of the lovely women who have been with me along this journey. I have not been on this journey for very long, so to be a part of such a loving group of women and such a supportive group of women, I have really grown myself in my own videos and even just in my own confidence. So shout out to you, Nana Ann, Sugar, Conjure, everybody, you know who you are. Miss Katie, who easily influenced me to get the E-Nail Couture selection that I have purchased recently. To Linda, to Erica, to Polished Phoenix, to Pretty Yepida, to everybody who has taken a time to say hello and to like my video, to watch my video, to give me advice. Shout out to my little homegirl, Sarah. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you so much for posting me on your page. I really love you, girl, and I really appreciate everything you do. And that was the end of my application. I'm just going in with the finishing touches here, making sure everything is good and smooth. And there will be a part 2 to this video, so stay tuned if you want to watch that. It'll be me just polishing up the finished nail set. I did have to do this set into increments, but if you did watch it from this far and you enjoyed what you saw, you enjoyed what you heard, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.